The new update just landed. With it, a lot of new changes to Call of Dragons, some good, some really bad. So stick around in this video because we're going to be checking out the new Elixir Healing, the new city skins, the new artifacts, and the new system changes. What is up, guys? Meower here, back with a brand new Call of Dragons video. So 1.0.16 finally came out, the Songs of Summer. With it, a lot of new changes have happened to the game, including a huge nerf to free healing, the reintroduction of the collision changes that got added into the game, where if a single march is standing, you cannot go past it, and the introduction of city skins, the new artifacts, and of course the new events, plus the new commanders, which will be out tomorrow once the new season begins. So be sure to tune in the stream once that happens. But with that being said, let's get started. First of all, the new city skin are gonna have buffs. New city skin Northern Winds does have also snow mode or regular mode. I don't know why they're adding snow mode or regular mode. Maybe they're preparing for a winter map later on in the game. So Northern Winds will provide 5% cavalry attack and minus 5% marksman defense, along with a new nameplate, which is kind of inspired from another game I deeply remember playing. But you can see here, you can obtain it here from the Royal Rankings event, and this will be obtainable from the Blessings of the Oak event, which should be starting within the next few days. That is it for the city skin. There's also going to be a new frame coming out uh, called, it doesn't really have a name, but it's also going to be obtainable from the Blessings of the Oak event. So look forward to that event. Looks like it's going to be a big one. And of course, speaking of new events, there will be the quiz event, Quiz Quest, which is starting pretty soon. You'll be able to get regular universal legendary hero tokens. So if you get them, save them because they will work on any commander you wish to work on. They're not limited to season 1 plus. So also, they have introduced 5 and 6 star in the commanders. So now you can gain 5% attack resistance and 5% defense resistance for your legendary commanders, while there is a 3% attack resistance for your epic commanders. So now we're just gonna 6 star commander together. Note I have access to this because I am in one of the season 1 plus uh, servers. This is not the official season 1 plus that is gonna be in the new map, but this is a current one. See, now I have 5 star a commander, and now I'm gonna try the 6 star commander. So it's gonna cost around how many regular gold stars? So it's gonna cost me roughly 1,000 gold stars to 6 star a commander. From 5 to 6 stars, that is gonna be quite a lot. Let's just spam this real quick. I might actually be able to only 6 star 1 or 2 commanders at most. Wow, that is such a big nerf. Well, at least I have an outlet for all my regular gold stars. But this is a humongous archer buff for sure. So now I have my Nico at 6 stars. Now I'm gonna be 6 starring Kanara later, but I just wanted to show you what they look like. It does also increase the hero power and such. And do note, once the season resets, it does not reset your stars. So be sure to save your stars, your material, your medals efficiently, so you can 6 star certain commanders because you're not going to be able to 6 star all of them. So only 6 star your key commanders that you really feel like defense penetration will be valuable on. So in my opinion, I believe cavalry and archers should be the only two commanders that you 6 star as soon as possible, and then if you have some laying around, 6 star your mages, and then finally your infantry. But I will make another video covering that topic, so be sure to subscribe to find out. Next up, the changes to free healing and the utter gutting of free healing. I despise this change tremendously. So now they changed free healing to elixir healing. you have a cap of 65,000 elixir. No matter how fast your production speed is, you can only heal 65,000 troops at a time, up to X amount per day. So, for example, I have 325,000 elixirs per day, which is not that much in comparison to the old system. But do note, I still haven't finished the policy tree. So, this is kind of a big nerf for free to play, especially because now, free healing is a bit more slower than it used to be. Also, they removed the supply medals, supply helmets. Now you can only buy it from you can buy more elixir from the merit shop. However, this amount of elixir goes into your total daily healing, so you can't overcap on your daily healing like you used to with helmets. Now you can have you're capped at your rough maximum per day. Plus they kind of buffed resource healing amounts. So all in all, really bad changes. I don't like this healing change at all. I hope they revert it or they buff the maximum amount of elixir you can have a day. And of course, we're gonna be checking out the new uh, artifacts. This is pretty much an archer, purely mainly Kanara or a Nico artifact only, mainly because this passive only applies when you have a defense break on the enemy. So let's just read it all from the start. Deals damage to one enemy legion in forward arc, strikes 3 times. Each strike has a short charge up, and the direction can slightly change each time. It has a damage factor of 1.2k, which when level 5 will be 2.4k. It has a 20% march speed slow, and of course, there has a passive. When you inflict defense break on the enemy, you gain 10% defense penetration for uh, you ignore 10% of the enemy's defense for 7 seconds, which is kind of massive, to be honest. I feel like this is going to be a really strong artifact on the likes of Nico and Kanara. I'm not sure how it's going to be with the new commanders, if they have defense break or not. Next up, Spring Blades. Spring Blades is basically an Emrys artifact, purely an Emrys artifact, mainly for the passive, but I'll explain why in a little bit. So, it reads, throws a blade that deals damage up to 3 times, up to 3 legions in a designated circle every second for 5 seconds before turning to your legion. So this does 200 times 5 times. So that is up to 1,000 when you level 5 star. When you level 5 it's going to deal 1,000 every second for 5 seconds, up to 5,000, and then it does damage when returning, and that damage is pretty big, especially when it's returning. So you want to throw it out, then move out a little bit, and it's going to do insane amount of damage. I think this artifact might be extremely broken on the likes of Emrys, because Emrys is really mobile, so you'll be able to move around and have your artifact bounce back to you properly. Also, it has passive called uh, you gain keen when you gain passion. So if you don't know what passion is a buff that Emrys has. When they enter the battle, they gain passion, increasing their rage accumulation speed by 35%. I believe also Bakshi has access to passion. Yeah, he does. So this is mainly a Bakshi or Emrys artifact just to make use of the passive, and you can gain the keen. However, that is it basically for the changes right now. The next season will be starting soon. They added a few things here. They added season features, purifying villages. You're gonna have to purify villages from darklings, then just sending a few building marches on it. The last line of defense, March of Tamaris has fallen to the Darkling onslaught, the Burning Lands, Zolan, Darlan, and Sophrostia. The last line of defense, you can only start for one of these four regions, and you have to dispel darklings to restore the right to other regions. Then they have semi-protected passes. Um, you can only attack a pass if you have a purified behemoth in a region that is you're sieging through. So if, for example, you're sieging to Darland and you have Novola in the middle, you have to occupy a behemoth inside of Novola in order to be able to access Starland's passes. And of course, there is a resource pool, increasing the resource points capacities from level 5 to level 8, and higher max star ratings, increasing 5 and 6 stars for artifacts and heroes. And of course, there will be PvP XP. It's not in the game right now. It will be next season. So be sure to tune in for the stream tomorrow so I can review everything that changes. Plus, the new commanders will show up tomorrow when the new season starts. And yeah, that is pretty much it for all the new changes for this update. Stay tuned for all the new events when they come out. I'll be sure to drop a video on them as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. If you like content like this, please don't forget to drop a like and don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Meow meow.